Early life and football beginnings. Karel Poborský was born on March 30, 1972 in Prague, Czechoslovakia, now the Czech Republic. Growing up in the capital city, Poborský developed a passion for football at an early age. As a child, he was introduced to the sport by his father, who was an avid fan. Poborský's early years were shaped by his time playing on the streets of Prague, where his natural talent and flair for the game quickly became apparent. Poborský joined the youth academy of Slovan Liberec, one of the country's notable football clubs, when he was still a teenager. He quickly made a name for himself due to his exceptional technical skills, vision, and understanding of the game. His ability to read the match and his playmaking abilities made him stand out in the youth ranks. However, it was his versatility, able to play both as an attacking midfielder and winger, that set him apart from his peers. His precise passing, dribbling, and agility were key to his development. At the age of 17, Poborský moved to Bohemians Prague, a club that would serve as his springboard into professional football. His performances with the senior team in the Czech First League quickly garnered attention, and it wasn't long before he was called up to represent the national team at youth levels. Rise to prominence. Dukla Prague. Poborský's performances in the Czech League caught the eye of larger clubs, and in 1991, he signed with Dukla Prague, another prominent Czech side. At Dukla, he continued to hone his skills, and it didn't take long for him to become one of the most exciting young talents in the league. His natural flair, combined with a disciplined work ethic, helped him stand out as one of the brightest prospects in Czech football. During his time at Dukla Prague, Poborský earned a reputation as a talented, creative midfielder who could change the course of a match with his vision and technique. His ability to orchestrate attacks from midfield and his precise deliveries from the wing made him a vital component of his team. It was here that his reputation as one of the top Czech talents truly began to grow, and he attracted the attention of scouts from larger clubs both in the Czech Republic and abroad. Move to Sparta Prague and international recognition. In 1994, Karel Poborský made the move to Sparta Prague, one of the top clubs in the Czech Republic and one of the most successful in the country's history. The move to Sparta marked the next step in Poborský's career and was a significant leap in terms of both his domestic and international profile. At Sparta, he joined a team that was full of talented players, including several national team stars, and his arrival bolstered the club's already impressive roster. At Sparta Prague, Poborský continued to thrive. He helped lead the club to a string of domestic successes, including multiple Czech First League titles and Czech Cup victories. However, it was his performances on the international stage that truly set him apart. His skillful dribbling, exceptional passing range, and versatility as a playmaker made him one of the most sought-after players in the European football scene. Poborský's international breakthrough came during the 1996 UEFA European Championship in England. Representing Czech Republic for the first time in a major tournament, he impressed audiences with his flair, technical ability, and intelligence on the ball. His performances helped the Czech team reach the final, where they were narrowly defeated by Germany. During the tournament, Poborský scored one of the most memorable goals in European Championship history. In a group stage match against Portugal, he scored a sensational goal after a brilliant individual run, which became one of the defining moments of the competition. The tournament brought Poborský widespread recognition, and it marked the beginning of his rise to prominence on the international stage. His performances in Euro 1996 elevated his status as one of Europe's top midfielders. Move to Italy, Lazio and the Serie A. Experience. Poborský's growing reputation soon attracted attention from top clubs outside the Czech Republic, and in 1997, he made the move to Italy, one of Europe's most competitive football leagues, to join Lazio. The Serie A was home to some of the best teams and players in the world at that time, and Poborský's move to Lazio was a significant step in his career. At Lazio, Poborský joined a star-studded team that included world-class players such as Roberto Mancini, Alessandro Nesta, and Ciro Ferrara. He quickly adapted to the fast-paced Italian game, impressing fans and pundits with his work ethic, vision, and creativity on the ball. While at Lazio, Poborský helped the club win several major honors, including the Serie A title and the Coppa Italia. However, Poborský's time in Italy was not without challenges. He initially struggled to adapt to the tactical rigidity of Serie A, where defensive football often dominated the play. Despite his technical excellence, his style did not always mesh perfectly with Lazio's more pragmatic approach. He spent several seasons at Lazio, but his impact was inconsistent at times, moving to England, Manchester United and later years. After his time at Lazio, Poborský moved to England in 2001, where he joined Manchester United. The move to one of the world's biggest clubs provided a major platform for Poborský to showcase his talents on the global stage. At Manchester United, he was reunited with some of the best players in Europe and joined a team full of attacking potential. Although his time at Manchester United was brief, Poborský's talent was undeniable. He made significant contributions during his tenure at Old Trafford, including appearances in the Premier League, FA Cup, and UEFA Champions League. However, his time in England was marred by injuries and a lack of consistent starting appearances, and he eventually moved on from Manchester United after just a few seasons. Poborský's career then took him to Galatasaray in Turkey, where he continued to play at a high level. His time in Turkey was successful and he contributed significantly to the club's success in domestic competitions. However, after several seasons in Turkey, Poborský began to wind down his career, returned to Czech Republic and final years. Poborský returned to his native Czech Republic in 2005, where he rejoined Sparta Prague for a second spell. This time, his role in the team was more focused on leadership and mentoring younger players. His experience, technical ability, and vision were vital assets for the team, and he helped Sparta achieve further domestic success during his second stint at the club. In the final years of his career, Poborský continued to play for several clubs, including Slovan Liberec and Mladá Boleslav, before eventually retiring from professional football in 2012. His retirement marked the end of a highly successful career that spanned across multiple top European leagues and included countless domestic titles and international caps. International career with the Czech Republic. Poborský's international career with the Czech national team spanned over a decade, and he earned 118 caps and scored 10 goals. His international debut came in 1994, and he quickly became a mainstay in the Czech team. He was a key figure in the squad that reached the Euro 1996 final and helped the Czech Republic to numerous successful campaigns in World Cup and European Championship qualifiers. Poborský also featured prominently in the 2004 UEFA European Championship, where the Czech Republic reached the semi-finals. He continued to be a crucial part of the national team well into his 30s, and his leadership, technical ability, and tactical intelligence were vital to the team's success. Poborský's final appearance for the Czech national team came in 2006, marking the end of his illustrious international career. Although the Czech Republic did not achieve the same level of success in the years following his departure, Poborský's legacy as one of the country's greatest footballers remained secure.